Sorry, guys. I just don't understand what's going on here. I was able to have my browser up and be able to show you guys a tweet, and now it's not letting me add it. And it's driving me nuts. Oh, whoops. Then I just disappeared. Yeah, like it worked for a few days, and then it just stopped working. I don't know what the hell the deal is, so... I don't know. What's up, Yuki? Pedro Con, what's up? Grinding variant got you on the background. Nice, dude. Which variant are you doing, Pedro? Jomari the Gamer. Hi, Intoxicated Gamer. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Jomari. Are you one of our Indian viewers, perhaps? Or where are you at that it's your afternoon for you? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why this isn't working, but I guess I still need to send Dingus a stream. So we'll go at Contest Champion, because I'm going to try and tweet him every night, and I swear I'll get this fixed so that I can show you guys, because I was able to show you guys just a day or two ago it was working. I think actually it worked last night to start with, so I don't know, but at contestchampion.com, because you know he has a website. It has been pouring down rain all night, and the DOG hasn't wanted to go out and do her business, but I bet she will within 5 minutes of me starting my stream. Yeah, okay. There we go. It's a totally worthwhile tweet, too. I'm also trying to keep up really great tweets in the tradition of Brian, you know? So, yeah. Oh, sorry, bright screen. Okay, there we go. 5 minutes. Whoop! Sorry, probably just heard me on there. Variant 2, right on. Right on, right on. Variant 2 is actually a little bit more difficult. It's not as difficult as Variant 1, obviously, but yeah, it was still a bit of a pain, for sure. Did the... Oops. Dingus end his stream yet? Possibly. Alright, what's going on tonight, guys? As I stated, I have no idea what arena I should do, but some type of arena will be necessary to do here. As we can't move in war yet, because I've been waiting on... Captain Bay and I have been waiting on our alliance mate to wake up, who... I forget if he lives in Hungary or where exactly he's at, but yeah. So, we'll just get back to these arenas here. I'm pretty close to having enough to feel confident in the 6-star of getting the 5,000 shards. So we might as well finish that off. Grinding is great for hunting units. It is. That's the best way. Well, it's the second best way, obviously. Whaling is the best way to get units. Clearly. Alright. Come on here. Yeah, how you doing today, Yuki? Are you off to work? Oh, no, it's Sunday, right? You probably don't work on Sunday. At least I would hope not. They tried to get me to go to work. One of my coworkers who's been filling in at the restaurant... The restaurants only that I work at has only been doing to-go orders for a while now. And I filled in a couple times because I said I'd be emergency backup, but I do not want to just sit down there for 4 hours and take to-go orders. It's just not very fun. And she was asking me about it, if I could work for her on, like, Sundays. And, you know, I try to be a nice person and everything, but there's just no way in hell. Like, we're approaching football season, and you want me to start working for you on Sundays to do something that I said I'd only do as an emergency backup? No. Like, I love you, girl. You're very nice, but that's not happening. Yeah, you have only 100% Variant 4. The Mags was killing you in Variant 2. I think that, honestly, Variant 5 and Variant 6, depending on the champions you have, are going to be the easy. Like, I feel like they keep getting easier, and that's not just because all of our rosters are getting bigger. I feel it's more just that they're so specialized. If you have those champions, then you're going to kick ass. Plus, I think they just tried to make it more fun, really. And Variant 6, for sure, was a lot of fun. It got kind of a bit of a slog towards the end, but pretty fun. overall. And there's just so many good villain champions that you can use. I was a little weaker for Variant 5, for sure. Howdy. Hi, bro. Does Gilly99 need awakening, or is she good unawakened? I think she's okay unawakened, but I don't play her a ton. I think her awakened ability is more for longer fights, and it's hard to find places to use her like that. I honestly don't even remember what it is, though. But so I feel like it can't be that important if I don't remember it being something she absolutely needs, you know? Also, howdy. Yeah, in V2. Yeah, in Mag's there. Well, are you doing it right now? So is it the buffed Magneto? Because it probably wasn't that bad beforehand. Or at least I don't remember it. Holy jeez. Alright. I'm not dying to a frickin' prestige champ in Arena here. Back off me, Silver. Silver? Yeah. What's up, Scotty? How you doing? Do you come over to trash talk me over here, too? Dude, I think it's rained at least an inch in the last 24 hours, Scotty. It's kind of ridiculous, man. It's a bit ridiculous. She is your first R3 5-star. Cool. Right on. Yeah, she's a good one for sure. She has those double immunities. She has guaranteed regeneration. She has damage that does ramp up. In some ways, as a rank 3, that's a little more useful because I guess you can... Maybe that's not right. I don't know. But, yeah, she's definitely not a bad first rank 3 5-star. Whoops. Or for that matter, a first rank 3 6-star, you know? Oh, God, this guy... This guy and his resistances. Give me a break, Doom. I don't even want to mess with you. Just die. Just frickin' die. Wow. Yeah, terrible. Punch him, what's going on? Abdo is Infinity Man. Need to be rank 3 with synergy with Stealthy for... well, they don't... I mean, the synergy works no matter what the rank is. So, obviously, the higher rank is going to do more damage, but they don't need to be any particular rank. And I don't remember what the synergy with Stealthy is, though. Got 5k 5-star shards from the last 3 Greater Gifting Crystals. Nice. That's not too bad. Yeah, I got 3 from my brand new... Or I got 10,000 on my little baby account that I was grinding on the other night. And got a 5-star Iceman before even finishing up, like, Act 2. I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do with this, really. Yeah, the buff mags, what a pain doing these because you're getting the gems to rank up your 2015 champs for Arena and not use T4B or other items. Yeah, it's variants. There's a lot of good resources in there, man. Do the same thing, though. Which is the one that has Yellow Jacket? Is that 3? Get 3 done because Yellow Jacket's going to get buffed, too. And that's in February, I believe that drops. So you have the month of January to do the one that is the Yellow Jacket one. But I would definitely get that done before he gets buffed. For sure. Because you never know if he's just going to be a complete pain in the ace when he's buffed. Because Magneto is definitely harder. I don't even think they made him intentionally harder. They made him to be an offensive champ. They didn't make him to be intentionally harder as a defensive champ, but his buff overall just worked out that way. So it's sad trying to take down the Christmas lights, but no fun in the rain. Yeah, I'll bet. And good for you though, taking them down by only a few days into January. Not being one of those people who just leaves them up forever. I saw someone had dumped their Christmas tree out back. Like, they do have pickups and drop-offs at the apartment complex. Specifically lists for that. You don't need to just dump it out back. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Ha! Unblockable, you thought you were gonna get me. But no, Havoc. You were toast. Is that a rank 3 Korg? That, you know it. Of course that's a rank 3 Korg. What else would it be? Abdo, you got 5-star, you got 80k 5-star shards in total from almost 14 Greater Gifting Crystals? That's a crazy amount, dude. Crazy amount. And that's not even like the best thing you could get in there, so... Yeah, dude, that's nice. So... That'll probably especially help you out where you're at, It's merely a crack. Oh, Petulant Fool. Damn. I try to predict his insults in Arena, you know. Yeah, Yellow Jacket is variant 2 as well. Okay, yeah. Get that done. Scott, do you think this is the first time you've actually seen me? Did you ever go to one of the meetups here? I forget. Because there were a couple of meetups. And I don't remember... I don't think you did, because I feel like I would remember you. Or at least I would have known you from chat and stuff. Nasty Dan! What's up, Nasty Dan? How you doing tonight? Punch him, you know, he can do a little bit, as long as it's not a whole line of them. And don't try and tell other people how they can and can't have fun. We'll work it all out on its own. Por favor. But yeah, you know, it's mildly annoying. What's up, Raul? How you doing? You giving away spoilers for Brian just pulled, did he pop some bigger crystals or something? Maybe he wants to clip that. Maybe people want to see, though. I don't know. Maybe people were just over there, too, because I haven't noticed a large influx of people, honestly. Scotty, you don't have to. I'm not monetized yet, though, dude. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view hours before you get monetized. There is a link in the description for PayPal, but I haven't had Paseo for a while, so I have thought of Paseo, and every time I do think of Paseo, I do think of you, Scotty. So yeah, but I appreciate it though. Yeah, get off me. It's kind of weird when you see a champion in Arena for Magneto to go against. Like, normally in Arena, you're always avoiding class disadvantage, but when it's Magneto and you see class disadvantage, you're like, no, it's probably going to work out, right? I should probably do that matchup. Hope so next event quest store is like the Gamma store and the Holiday Crystal. Yeah, those were pretty cool. I mean, people seem to get a lot of good stuff out of there, but then the Gamma one was more worthwhile overall, right? Because it had better resources, rank up kind of stuff. He popped a Greater Gift and Crystal and got 10k shards, all because Joel popped. Oh, dude. Well, no wonder. What, is Joel around? Somebody go tell Joel to come over when BG's done. I miss Joel, damn it. Someone go in BG's stream if he's still streaming and tell him that I think of. Don't tell him to, and you know, make sure he's done first. Don't be rude or anything, but tell him that Aaron Abdo still thinks of a donut every time he eats, or still thinks of Joel every time he eats a donut. Zhizhao, how's it going? You just you gotta go, but you thought you'd pop in. Thanks for saying hi, brother. Appreciate it. Hope that you have a good day and a good time with whatever it is you gotta do. Yeah, it has been just been ugly outside today, guys, and I'm amazed that the pupper hasn't come and bothered me already, because I figured she's just not wanting to go outside, and it is just coming down, which I don't usually mind. Normally, if it's raining pretty hard, we will still go for a pretty long walk. I have a rain jacket to put on her that she absolutely hates, but I'm just not. Today it was really windy too. There were wind gust advisories as well as this pouring driving rain. So yeah, I was like, screw that. We're not doing anything. I drove my car over to the pet store just so she can say hi to people. What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh, come on. Tell me Joel's coming over. Come on, tell me. Joel line raid, please, please. Joel's never seen me, and I appreciate that he would get to see my smiling face at the thought of seeing Joel again. Man, I miss Joel. Ryan James, how you going? Jimmy, good to see you again. Olayemi Kelani, how's it going? Kabir Khan, what's up? Superman, how's it going? Deej. Joel line raid, yeah, I hope so. Long shot, what's going on? Thanks for coming over, guys. I thought Brian was ending because he's doing his crystals, so I wanted to start up my stream so you guys would have a seamless flow into the after party here. And now I missed out on Joel, so I'm going to have to go and rewatch the end of his stream when it's available on replay so that I can see what Joel's up to. Because I do miss me some Joel. John Faust, how you doing, buddy? What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, Ryan, apparently that's what Raul was telling me too, and so apparently I missed out on all that action just because I was trying to get the stream up and running for the but an after party here, so. I did this for you guys, though, damn it. It was for you. I did it all for you! Oh, boy. Giovanni Rivera, what's going on? Ew, Pixie. How you doing, Pixie? Hope you're doing well this evening. Howdy, Tom. Donut Cop, what's up? Good to see everybody. So many friendly names in the chat. Noble 34. Noble is your name in reference to Halo or anything? Was there a... I remember Fire Company Noble. Was there... Is that what it's in reference to, maybe? I don't know. I'm just guessing. Nice to see you in the flesh. Yeah, what's up, Deej? Good to be seen. Thank you very much. You guys have been giving me a reason to take a shower every day while I'm in lockdown, so I appreciate that. Although I went to trim up the head, and then the beard and mustache trimmer that I usually use was out of juice. It wasn't completely out of juice, but it was on that one kind of energy where you could hear it when you turn it on, and it's just like, buzzing slower and slower. And I just knew that if I tried to do it, I would probably, it would just die, and I'd just have strips of buzzed hair in places. And I knew I could plug it in and just do it at the sink, but I usually get in the bathtub to do it so the hair doesn't go everywhere, B Capin, hola, ¿cómo estás, B Capin? Redwood, how you doing? It's going well, my friend. It's going well. Oh, someone got the Halo reference. Nice. Noble from Noble Team, duh. And 34 for Samuel, Spartan 34. Okay. I don't remember who Samuel was, honestly. Was Noble... Was that Reach? I want to say it was Reach, but I can't remember. I started playing some Halo, and I played through all the campaigns recently. The last time we were on quarantine, actually, on lockdown. And because I love me some Halo. But I figured out that you couldn't, it's not cross-platform, so I couldn't play on my Xbox and then play with, like, Chris on his computer to run through the campaigns as two-player. And I think he bought it. I told him not to, because I wasn't sure about it. And he bought it anyways, but if I wanted to play it with him, he either has to buy an Xbox or I have to buy the games on PC, which I'm not going to buy them on PC when I already got them on Xbox. I'd rather use a controller anyways. And yes, I know I can use a controller. There's wireless ways of doing that, but I think I might have had a USB plug-in that you put in, and it didn't work with Knights of the Old Republic 2 or something on Steam. Or it only worked with 2, but it didn't work with 1, and I got pissed off, and it was a really tiny little wireless plug-in like you'd have for your mouse or your keyboard, and I have no idea what happened to it, so, yeah. Either way, I'm not paying to buy those Halo games again when I have Xbox Live and whatnot. Hunter, what's going on? How could I miss you, Hunter? You just popped in. What did you say? What a roller coaster of emotions that was. I didn't get to see it, Hunter, so unfortunately I was firing up the stream machine. You should start streaming so you have a reason to shower. In fairness, Easy, no one would know. I just have been showering mostly because it feels good. Be all clean, for the stream, because I still feel this is being seen. I've been brushing my teeth beforehand, which it's not like you can smell my breath from the internet, thankfully, because oftentimes it probably smells like coffee and or tequila or whiskey around this time of night. But yeah, nobody knows. It's just little rituals, things you do to prepare. Like going outside and smoking a fat bowl. That kind of stuff. Maximus, what's going on without getting into Peter Jackson too much? Halo broke your heart? Do you mean like Halo 5? Yeah, getting that territory. Pixel Gamer Fellow, you're on your own, Noble. Cute. Yeah, see, that's... Okay, so it is Reach, right? Yeah. Sean Gogan, I would assume, or Gogan. How you doing? Yep, from Reach. Okay. S34 is from the books. I've never read any of the Halo books. I have thought about listening to some on audiobook or something. I might have Audible and be paying for it automatically and not notice it, which is often a problem. I don't know if you guys ever do that, where it's only a couple bucks, and so if it comes out as a $6.99 charge or something, you, amongst the other numerous small charges for sandwiches or different other things, you're like, did I notice that? But yeah, I've thought about getting some of the Halo books on Audible, rather. This stream, not sponsored by Audible. If they want to, though, feel free. But yeah, I haven't done that yet. But I would like to. You loved Halo in your childhood? Dude, I played Halo so much. I remember going to... When Halo 2 came out, I went to this poker tournament with my friends. Must have been either 19 or 20. And the poker tournament was a ways away. So I grew up in Yakima, Washington, basically. And that's a couple hours away from Pendleton, Oregon. We went down to this big poker tournament, a couple hundred people. Nobody in our group. The best we got down to was busting out 10 shy of the money, but it was still a couple hundred people. Was it 400? I don't know. It was tens of thousands for the prize pot, you know. Anyways, immediately after getting back, riding in this dude's Hummer, then was the midnight release of Halo 2, and my cousin and I stayed up playing Halo 2 until like 8 o'clock in the morning and beating it, and God, it was so much fun. Love those days. Those were great days. You think they added cross-platform in the recent update? You're not sure? That would be awesome, Pixel. I should look into that again. Miss Jane, how do you do this evening? Hey, lovely, on holiday for a bit? Okay, cool. We'll drop in when you can. You have a great stream. Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Miss Jane. Enjoy your holiday. Are you traveling around somewhere else away from Melbourne? Is there peninsula? Oh, damn. Upcountry wine country to go to for your holiday? Wow. I'm doing great against this Ronin. Sam and Chief and close friends from the Spartan 2 program. Cool, cool. Invited homie. Yo, Abdo, you got an Xbox? You just earned yourself a sub. Yeah, invited. I do. Xbox. I don't have the most new one, but I think I have the one. I want to figure out how to hook up to that because that's what I bought Cyberpunk on, and that's just what I prefer to play on in general. I'm pretty sure I can pretty easily hook up the Elgato to that, and then I just have to move my laptop so it's closer to me so that I can still read chat, and it'll be a little bit distracting, but if there's a way that I can... I don't know, I might look around to see if there's a way that I can still have the chat and the game up and not have... Because I have a 65-inch big screen that's in front of me that I'm reading all the chat on and seeing my playback on OBS, and there could be a way to be able to put it up, play Cyberpunk, have it still be big screen. I don't know, maybe it's just better to have it on a second monitor and read chat, but yeah. Scotty Lang, you're a bartender. Yeah, what restaurant? That hasn't come up yet, Scotty, and I'm not 100% sure. I feel like people could easily find out any personal information they want to about you on the internet, but I'm not 100% sure I want to give that information out on stream, just because if there is some weirdo or something, I don't want to make it super easy. Like, put some effort into it, at least. But Scotty, if you message me online, I would be happy to tell you the restaurant and so forth. And when we have indoor dining available again, then you could come stop by and say hi, and make you a drink. For sure, that's what BG and Laura did. So, well, you can message me online, Scotty, and my name is the same as it is in game, and feel free, and I can give you those details. Where's the little money symbol, Sean? Sean, I'm not monetized yet, so I'm not big enough. You have to have 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. There is a link in the description to PayPal if you wanted to donate that way, which I think is actually better because I get a larger chunk of that than Super Chats. But Super Chats are super easier, so hopefully when I do get 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to do that. May I stress this enough, though, or I cannot stress this enough, it is absolutely not necessary for you to donate. I appreciate the thought, but yeah, nobody ever should feel like they need to donate or anything like that. I'm just doing this for some fun, guys. If it ever turns into more than that, it'll be cool, and I definitely appreciate support and thinking about the support. But yeah, totally not necessary. Oh, I do have a little thing, though. Where's my little thing? Damn it. Where's my little thing? Right in front of me. No, this thing. So if you do want to be, go through the link in PayPal or whatever in the description, then you can be the big shot of the evening. And was that Butch, right? I need to remember this. I should probably write this down. But Butch, I think, was the one that came up with that. And I like the big shot. I feel like it made sense for, being intoxicated gamer. Thought that was the best one. But yeah, thanks for thinking of me. Hunter, you've never played Halo. You didn't get your first console until you're 15, and that was the PS2 in 2005, but it looks cool. Yeah, there's a lot of PS2 or PlayStation exclusive games that I've never played that I really would like to as well, and I've never had a newer PlayStation. It's like Horizon Zero Dawn I thought looked really cool, and a couple other games like that. But I just kind of... My cousin worked at Microsoft, rather, and it was right when I became a blackjack dealer. And when people are getting blackjacks, say they bet $5, then the blackjack pays 1.5 to 1, right? So it pays out $7.50. Well, in most casinos, they either have little chips that are worth, 50 cents the same way a dollar chip or $5 or $100, whatever chips are worth. But some places don't use the chips, they just use actual hard currency 50-cent pieces. And a lot of people would throw you those as their tip. Maybe they give you the $2.50 or something like that when they got the blackjack, or different amounts, whatever. Because someone's betting $25, they're going to get $37.50 as their payout, and they'll tip you the $2.50 or the $7.50 or whatever. Anyways, I used to get a whole bunch of 50-cent pieces from work, and I would save them and roll them. And I remember when the first Xbox came out, I was 19, I think, or 18. I forget exactly. But, oh wow, we need to increase the size of that, damn it, easy. But yeah, so I just got $100 worth of 50-cent pieces and converted it into a $100 bill, of course, because I wasn't an a-hole. Or not that much of an a-hole anyways, and gave it to my cousin who worked at Microsoft, and she just got 10 games that Microsoft made for the Xbox because she got them all for $10, and it was friggin' awesome. But yeah. Easy! Sending over $1 saying you always wanted to be a big shot. Nice! Well, now you are the big shot, Easy. I need to figure out... I feel like the size on that's not big enough, and can I make it bigger? This might be gigantic, so now if you send something over, it might just dominate things. I don't know. But I'm glad that it worked and made noise like it's supposed to. Now then, let us put you up there as the big shot. Easy, thank you very much. Appreciate the support, buddy. You are now a big shot, officially. Let's see. Well, I was tangenting a little bit there. Nope, but kind of close. Oh, for your name, was that not quite right? No, the movie that became District 9 was in production to be Halo. Really, I actually liked District 9, which at the end of it, when I realized that it was Peter Jackson who produced it or something, or directed it, I was like, all right, Peter Jackson, you've earned back a little of my respect. But I felt like I was conned. But I did actually like that movie quite a lot. The prawns. Maybe I'm just a sucker for accents. I don't know. Kiko, what's going on this morning, Kiko? How you doing? Just finished 6.1.4. Now on to Crossbones. Any tips? I've heard he's a pain in the neck to fight. You definitely need a poison immune champ, I believe, right? Because they changed it. We were talking about this the other day. They changed it from being biohazard to being poison immune. So you definitely need a poison immune champ. Omega Red was really good when I was doing it. I bet Colossus is probably pretty good for it. There's power struggle, so you can't gain power unless they have a bar of power, I believe. So timing that out is pretty difficult. But there's probably a bunch of other poison immune champs that can do it for sure. Kiko, who you plan on using for the boss? Yeah, Raul was talking about that. Tom, your friends and you used to play Halo, firing the missile launchers at each other across the map. Dude, yeah. Hell yeah. Some of those old maps were super fun to play in multiplayer, or to have your friends over, and my girlfriend at the time had... I think it was one of those giant big screen TVs. It was probably like 50, 60 inches, but it's just a monster. It just weighed a ton and was huge. But we would have my friends over and play 4-person split screen on that, and yeah, dude, that was so much fun. So much fun. District 9 was honestly a really good movie. Could have seen it tied into Halo. Pixel, dude, I liked that movie. I was definitely a fan of that. I was very surprised. You don't know you haven't messed around with it yet. Still scouting out paths. Okay, yeah, for sure. And you wanna save up a bit for Crossbones there, but go ahead and shout out some of your poison immune champs who do a lot of damage, who are good, and we can maybe help you out a little more, Kiko, for sure. Always good to see you though, brother. Well, for the boss, bleed immune. I think it's poison, not healed or bleed nowadays. I think they changed it, Rebel. Unless I'm mistaken, I could have that backwards too. Maximus saying you played Halo in the army, crazy multiplayer parties, and when you were deployed when 2 hit. Yeah, okay, cool. Or no, well, you were deployed when 2 hit. Well, did somebody send it to you? They send it to you in a care package or anything? When did 2 hit in like 2004, 2005? So I'm guessing. Well, I guess you could have been either in Iraq or Afghanistan, or unless you might not have been deployed in one of the active zones, given Germany or all over the world, I suppose, right? Yeah. Personally, don't have any encounters. Okay, he's the only reason you're not Cav, but you've heard Warlock is good. Yeah, I would assume Warlock would be great. And I thought we talked about this a bit, Raoul. No, you don't have Warlock either, Kiko. Claire, I would think would be possible. Still waiting for District 10. Could be rough. Damn it, Easy, you were trying for that? Well, you can both be big shots, Scotty. Like I said, not necessary, but you can be. Dang, that's a bit high. Speaking of things that are a bit high, no. Wait, Joel uploaded a vid today? Yeah, Pete, that's what I heard. I heard in BG's stream, and then he popped into the end of BG's stream right as I was starting at mine, and I didn't get to see what the hell he said in there, and BG spun out a crystal or something, and yeah, so I totally missed out on the end of it because he started spinning crystals, and Joel must have popped in right after I started my stream, but... So I'm going to have to go watch Joel's video and go and watch the end of BG's stream from tonight. Yeah. What's up, though? How you doing, Pete? Have you floated away yet? I can imagine you in this rain. You're just going to be just like a piece of spaghetti, probably, I assume. Although more pretty, of course. But yeah, I can see you, in the time it takes you getting from your work to your car or whatever transportation method you use, I could see you ending up like wet spaghetti noodle. Also, hello. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, Pete. I don't know if you've dropped by the stream before, because if I have met you in person and you have a much more successful YouTube channel than I do, you should be a moderator. So I'm sorry. I apologize, Pete. I apologize to everyone else for bright screen here, because I have to look at this real quick and find Pete and mod him. Where is he? Yeah, sorry, Pete. Thank you for the help. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, it's poison. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, Kiko. It did change because it used to be, or Raoul, sorry. It did used to be Biohazard, and they changed it, which I think some people said doesn't make it easier, actually, because there were better bleed immune champs or options for it than there were just poison. But I don't know. I have not messed with that fight in forever. They basically used his production budget so far and turned Neil... Is it Blomkamp? I don't know how you pronounce that exactly. Blomkamp loose, which turned out to be amazing. Yeah, I've definitely heard of that director's name. I just can't quite remember how to pronounce it. Well, Claire is poison as well, so she could potentially work. Yeah, I would think so. She might not have a lot of damage for it, Kiko, but yeah. But Claire, I think, would work. District 9 is fantastic. Yes, Scotty, happy to be here. How far back am I? So good. Chappie is great, too. I haven't seen Chappie before. The title is Miss You Guys, More to Come. Oh, yes! Nice, Pete. Okay, sweet. I'll be checking that out for sure. Abdo missing my comments again. Did Pixie put a hex on me or something? No, but I'm purposely skipping your comments, Hunter, for... you know, being whiny like Pixie. Ew. Of course the classic Spider-Man games narrated by Bruce Campbell. Yes, on Xbox. Weren't those on Xbox and PlayStation 2? Those were freaking awesome. Butch, what's going on? How you doing? Happy belated New Year. Butch, was the big shot was your idea, right? I'm not misremembering that. But yeah, good to see you, Butch. I'm the prettiest spaghetti you've ever seen. I bet. Tastiest too, I'm sure. You know, ain't all gotta be meat on them bones to be delicious. We all have our types. Yeah, it's been coming down like crazy today, though, Pete. the DOG hasn't even wanted to go outside. Every time I try and get her to, like, I try to force her to before the stream, and she's like, nah, no, it's too wet. I'll hold it. Like, okay, dog. It's not going to get any drier, though. Punisher, what's up? Hey, Abdo, you pulled a 5-star guillotine 29.9. You're so happy. You've wanted her for a while. Dude, awesome. Yeah. Yeah, she is an excellent champion. I have watched Legacy and others put her to very good work in the incursions, too. Yeah, it's your... Okay. I'm locking that into my memory, Butch. Butch is the original... Oops. Big shot idea. And forever, and from here on out, I shall now remember it was Butch's idea of the big shot. Which I liked. It's a good name. I really couldn't think of anything great. I did like the Abdonator. I did think that was kind of funny, but yeah. Big Shot's definitely better. So thank you. Yes, I appreciate that, Butch. And, you know, who knows? We're only going up from here, guys. Unless I stop making content. Then people will unsubscribe. Or don't eventually put out some good videos or some different types of content. Pete, have you streamed any other games? I forget. I know like Captain Bay has, and a couple other people have, but I don't know if I've ever seen you streaming one. Be back momentarily. Oh, naturally, I asked you a question, yeah. Hey man, just got a 4-star Aegon today. Nice, Astrofire. What kind of content are you working on at the moment? Because if you get him duped in High Sig, he might be pretty useful, I would think, for Act 5, if you're wanting to do completion there. Probably by the end of the time you get to a lane, it's going to be pretty good. If he's ranked up. You might have other better options already than Aegon, but still, it'll be fun, and he'll be fun to at least screw around with doing, you know, ROL and that kind of stuff. You surprised you did it since it was from a premium hero crystal. No, dude, eventually you get everybody from the premiums, the PHCs for sure. What's up, Cataclysm? How you doing? Smashing the like button. Appreciate it, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Once again, I need to go to your channel like now so that I remember, because I was finishing up Cobra Kai around 6, 7 o'clock again. You forgot that Pete is also a Seattle person? Well, see, Scotty, I have met Pete. Pete. Pete has come into the restaurant that I work at a couple of times, and he has also was also at both of the meetups and so forth. We were supposed to go down to Dave & Buster's and play Contest of Champions, the arcade game, and then I ended up having to work or something on the night that I was supposed to get off, just because it's a little harder in my place to get nights off as the bartender because there's really only 2 of us. There's a couple people who can do backup, but it's hard for them to do backup last minute, you know? As it just so happens, the person I had covering me ended up not being able to work out, and so we ended up not being able to go down to Dave & Buster's when we planned on it. But yeah, I have met Pete a couple of times. He is a good dude, for sure. And as soon as we're back and able to do stuff again, I want to go to movies with Pete, because we have a similar interest in Marvel movies and that kind of stuff. And I'm more than willing to drive across the water, get a toll that I'll probably forget about paying and ends up being a lot more expensive to go see a movie with him. So you made Abdonator Kiki or Kiko? See, Kiki. Jesus. And you're still in favor of it? Yeah, I like it. I like it. It is good. I don't know. Maybe we could move that up as a separate level. You level up, you become the Abdonator. But I thought Big Shot was more fitting somehow. Or people might want to be the Big Shot more, you know? A lot of MCC players, including me in Seattle, really surprising. Oh, you too invited homie? Nice. Right on, right on. Have you been to either of the meetups? We're gonna have meetups again, guys. It's gonna happen for sure. Because now that I'm doing this, even if the dingus is not that great at scheduling and planning things, you know, you got me and Pete here. We can get on that. We can make it more of our mission to do that. We were talking about doing one in Vancouver, BC, which I believe I'm legally now allowed back into, as it's been 10 years. If anyone from Washington State knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, we were talking about doing one in Vancouver for our Canadian people, and maybe Lags could come, because it's a long ways for him to come still, but would be cool if he wanted to meet up. And then Kabam's headquarters is, of course, in BC. But yeah, there's no reason this game can't keep going on. We can't have one in Vancouver and also in Seattle, for sure. So, yeah, where are you at, invited homie? Hunter... Oh, jeez. I'm too far up in chat here, guys. It's weird, because I'll get too far back up in chat because I want to read everyone's message, and once I catch up, then no one will say anything for a couple minutes. So, I think I'm doing okay here. Don't forget those old games you would plug the RCA connector directly into the front of the TV with the little joystick. Had a Spider-Man one where you chased the lizard down the sewers. I never played that one. I remember the kind of games that you're talking about. Definitely wasn't narrated by Bruce Campbell, though. The one that was narrated by Bruce Campbell was freaking awesome, though. I loved going up to just the top of the Empire State Building or something and just diving off and swinging forever. The mechanics and the engine for that Spider-Man game were really cool, and then it got to be pretty repetitive as you saved balloons and did whatever. If it was a game that was around today like that had updates, that would be awesome. Had new missions to go on. What is with the bald bearded YouTubers now? It's a thing, man. It's always. And I'm not bald. I have the model J27 bald cap from BG's Bald Cap Company. Chris, you know this. Jesus. You're my dungeon buddy. You should know this kind of shit. Philip Boing. Boing. What's up, Philip? How you doing? Good to see you, brother. My bartending brother from Philadelphia. What content you gonna do, Nasty Dan, tonight or just in general? So BG said he wants to do his Legends attempt on Wednesday, which is nice for me, guys, because then I get to watch him scrub it up and go through stuff and make mistakes. I've already watched a few people do that, like Legacy and Karate Mike, but I'll probably pay even closer attention this time because I have the day. I mean, I was the other times I was a little more distracted by being a moderator on like Legacy's channel or listening to Kabam Mike or that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll see. So I'll try and pay more attention this time, and then I'll do my Legends run sometime soon. But as far as just tonight, we're just playing some arena because I need units. Right now, I think I should be done with this arena though. Yo, you good, man? Yeah, I'm good, Cataclysm. How you doing? Hunter, you loved those things. You had SpongeBob and Scooby-Doo one. Wow, came out that recently? I didn't know that. All right, I'm back. Have you ever played the arcade game? No, Panda, Peters, I haven't done it yet. It was just that one time we were supposed to go down there. I think you did, right? At Comic-Con? At New York Comic-Con? You want to pet Pete's hair. I can't blame you. Yeah, there's boundaries there. So, but I mean, who wouldn't want to? First, you're going to want to. Have you seen it? It's ridiculous. It's almost as nice as what I have going on under this bald cap, so. There's an MCOC arcade game? What? Yeah, Kiko, there is. It plays differently, obviously. Oh, these are all kind of lousy matchups. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Kat? How you doing, brother? We going to go get this W tomorrow? You know we're going to get this W tomorrow because it's the stupid whiners. As long as we don't have any injuries, I don't care what else happens. Although it would be nice if the Packers and the Saints lost. Hope you're doing well tonight, though. Aman Hussein, what's good, Abdo? I'm not going to be here long because it's late, but it is what it is. Hey, dude, no worries. Thanks for dropping by and saying hello. I appreciate it. I'm always here to provide background noise for you, finishing up the end of your night, doing some arena, maybe falling asleep in bed. Oh, guys. We got exactly 69 viewers right now. Sorry. That might be my most viewers at the same time, so I assume it'll instantly go down as soon as I mention that. But, dude, that's cool, guys. I'm glad you guys are hanging out. Go to the movies. What does that even mean? There was a time cap where you could have your car and drive it up to a big screen and watch movies. And they were usually maybe a little older run movies. It didn't cost as much. Maybe you were just there trying to make out with a girl and your friend in the back seat with his girlfriend, it wasn't going that well and he was kind of killing the mood as you were trying to get it done in the front seat, but whatever. There were these things you go to called movies. I think that's the only venue that has ever happened, though, is outdoors in a car. So, but it's pretty fun. I feel like they could really make a comeback. If there was any space, if I just owned 5 acres anywhere near Seattle, guys, oh boy, I would be all over that drive-in movie theater. I would 100%. I guess there's no movies to put out, though, right now, right? Like, the movie companies aren't releasing them, so what can you do? Movies in general or just Marvel? Peters and I talked about going to Marvel ones specifically. Yeah. Like getting the... Ooh, jumped on me. Yeah, you played it in New York. Cool. God, how far am I back up here? Okay, I gotta scroll down here, ways. Nitish Sharma, how's it going? You own 2 6 stars. First was Heimdall, second is Infinity Man. Well, my thoughts are, I saw you talking about this in BG's stream, so I probably can't give you any more advice than he did. I think that your Iron Man Infinity War at that level, with your first 2 champs, is going to be somewhat useful. He has some immunities, he has some damage, he's a little bit interesting, he's good on defense, and then I also think that Heimdall is going to be very good as a synergy partner. You've got a lot of people beat to that, as far as that goes. But yeah, that's probably BG gave you about as good advice as possible. As about as good as advice as possible. That's alright. Alright. Yeah, he's on the east side. Yeah, Packers and Saints need to go down. I'm not counting on anything. It's just that meme from Dumb and Dumber. So you're saying there's a chance. Alright. Hello, AR Aviator. What's going on? What? AR Aviator? Where does that name come from? Do you elevate assault rifles? I don't know. You just say Seattle because everyone knows where Seattle is and you don't want to completely dox yourself? Yeah. Well, that's what I was talking about to Scotty about. Like, I'd tell him online if he wants to visit the restaurant or something, I'm down. But I didn't necessarily... I don't want to make it easy for people. like you gotta put in effort if you want to stalk me. Or something. Nasty Dan, you think you have Luke Cage, Scarlet Witch, and Wolverine? I might have missed something there because I tried to scroll down because I was too far up there. Are the boundaries that you can pet the hair, just don't touch the scalp? Well, I mean it's not the thickest. I don't know if you know this about Peters, but I feel like the scalp would be depending on where you're petting, right? I mean, obviously you could pet it lower down, but it's hard to pet stringy hair. I feel like it's easier to pet on the head. Yeah, so the scalp is gonna be pretty close there. Yeah. Cards. Oh, for the game. I got you. Cool. Yeah, no, I want to go play it still. I just haven't had a chance. Make out with a girl. I also don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't remember anymore. That's for sure. The dog occasionally will kiss my face, and I'll be like, "Ew, gross, stop it." And that's about as close as those are the only kisses I get. You know what cracks me up? There's a woman who works at the pet store that we walk to who says that she lets Zoe kiss her on the face, but she doesn't let her own dogs. I'm like, I find this very hard to believe. So, who knows though? Can you ghost on the arcade game? I don't know. Probably not. Hopefully not east. Well, not. It's not east of the Cascades. So you know, there's a difference in east when you're in Washington State, depending on exactly where you live. Not Eastern Washington though. Maybe a giant moth picks up your car and flies through the screen. Well, I think that's how most of those businesses went out of business. Had nothing to do with anything else that's going on. So there's a park around here that does movies on the lawn in the summer. I wish they'd been doing drive-ins in the last year or so, but they haven't. You're not talking about Marymore, are you? Because I think Marymore does outside movies. Pretty sure. You ever see old interviews where people are standing... hello, Christian. What's going on, by the way? Standing close with no mask, and it feels weird to see and somewhat wrong, even though it was from 2016. Yeah, it does feel weird. So, no spoilers, guys. We're not giving away any spoilers for anything current, of course. But I did just finish watching Cobra Kai, and it makes me... It's a little weird to watch something that was made relatively recently and doesn't have any masks. I wonder how they're going to address that in seasons of shows going forward. Are they going to just pretend like it doesn't exist, or are they going to incorporate that into their stories, you know? It'll be interesting. There's probably shows that do, but you never know. Wasted opportunity, yeah. Natish, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Colin DeGao, maybe. Maybe I'm not totally mispronouncing that. Can I get advice on first 2 6-star Visions, Arcus, and Elsa Bloodstone just recently became uncollected. Thanks. Yes and no. I don't play either of them a ton. The advice I can give you is that they're both going to be pretty damn good 6 stars to start out with, honestly. I think that neither of them 100% needs to be awakened. I believe Elsa gets a lot more damage when she is awakened in High Sig, but obviously as your first, it's not really going to matter. You're not going to get her awakened or High Sig probably anytime soon. Same with Arcus. I think that he has some power gain that he gets from his awakened ability. I think, but I don't think either of it is necessary. Arcus is going to be pretty useful for robot champions. And anywhere where you need to apply debuffs. So damage over time, I think with Cold Snap will work. Or Disc Track if you need to apply a bunch of debuffs for that. And Elsa can be somewhat similar in that she can do Incinerate Pass. So like Pleasure to Burn Pass she can do pretty well. She helps against degeneration anytime she gets a bleed on her. She degenerates the other champion rather. So she can shrug off some degeneration debuffs, I think. I don't know. I have her as a 5-star, and I don't play her much, but she's pretty cool. Hector has a video, I know. Surprise, surprise, guys, but Hector MCOC makes videos, and he has a video on Elsa, which would be pretty good for you to watch, I believe. So if you just if you Google Hector MCOC on YouTube, his channel should come up, and look for his video about Elsa Bloodstone on his channel. All right, 21.5. That's got to be enough in this friggin' arena, right? Yeah, that's got to be enough. Let's switch to a different arena here. I need to get these milestones. I've been bad about the arena, guys. I've not been getting enough milestones, for sure. But yeah, so that's about the best advice I can give you to start off with. Kiko, you really want a physical card of the Magneto? That would make your day. Yeah, I don't know where... I think they're just Dave & Buster's, but I'm not 100% sure. So, as far as I know, that's the only place you can go to play the game, though. I think it's exclusive. Across the water. 70 people watching. This is highest live. Yeah, I think so, Raoul. It's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. That's not Alkai. No. Where are you, Scotty? Eastern Washington is scary, Pete. Yeah, I'm from Eastern Washington, so I do know about that for sure. What's up, Troy? How you doing, buddy? I hope you are having a good night. God, it looked like you had a bit of a rough night on New Year's Eve, Troy. Looked like you did pretty well there for yourself. Fun fact, your cheeks are just the scalp of your beard. That's true. That is true. Wow, yeah. And unfortunately, when I had my beard super long and didn't put enough beard oil in it, it dried out a little bit like a scalp can, which is part of why I also decided to shave down my beard, not just because I always had mask beard, it was because I got a little bit of beard drift, and I didn't like it. So this time around, as my beard grows longer, I will definitely moisturize a lot better, for sure. Because, you know, beard drift, ew, gross. I mean, it's just flaky skin, but whatever. Still, I have basically two wardrobes, guys. Either Mariners shirts, Seahawks shirts, depending on the time of year it is, or pretty much plain black t-shirts. Occasionally, I'll work in a black t-shirt that also says something stupid on it. But that's about it. So there's a lot of darker clothing. I can't be having beard drift, you know? It's no good. I don't know how I'm supposed to attract all the ladies in my quarantine here if I have beard drift. But good to see you, Troy. I hope you're doing well. And beard day. Yeah, that's the one. How much of a movie guy are you, Aaron? Cade, good to see you as well tonight. I think I didn't say hello yet. I watch a lot of movies. I was watching today. I do like actors and directors and kind of behind the scenes stuff too. So we talked about recently, I love the Red Letter Media channel on YouTube. They crack my ass up, so I will spend a lot of my time just watching reviews of movies and so forth. Red Letter Media just is hilarious though. They just put out a review today, or they call it their series Half in the Bag of Wonder Woman 1984, so no spoilers for that, guys. But I also need to evade this, which I didn't. I need to go watch that before I watch the review, because I bet from what I've heard so far about it, I'm probably going to like the review more than I like the actual movie. So, but I need to get that watched, so maybe that's a mission for tomorrow. But yeah, I love movies. I love movie trivia, and I have a fairly good knowledge about stuff from the 90s or on, because that's when I was growing up. I'm thinking I'm going to stop Act 6 exploration with one path remaining somewhere, and when I need resources, I'm going to complete it. I might be foregoing stuff like 6-Star Nexus and the Awakening Gym. Well, like I was talking to you about earlier, Chris, don't waste resources, you know? Don't go buying stuff you don't need just to get it done. It's still there. So you've been making a lot of good progress. That is for sure. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Call crumbs. Gross. I feel I always have overflow now. Yeah, well, but you've been buying a bunch of shit, right? In the show Shameless, they started wearing masks. Oh, cool. Okay, I've never watched Shameless. I've thought about it because the brunette is really attractive, but I haven't watched it yet. I hear it's good. I love William H. Macy too, in general. Can't wait for season 4 of Cobra Kai's. Lil Bangers, what's going on? Yeah, we're not talking any of those spoilers for that or anything, but I did just get done watching Cobra Kai, so. And yeah, they definitely they like to leave you on the hook for sure. At some point we'll have to. It'll be long enough away from when it's come out that we can talk about that and our impressions. So like maybe we'll put it in the title of the stream, you know. Mary Moore is a little south of you, Scotty. Okay. I feel that sounds maybe vaguely familiar. You haven't watched a single episode of Cobra Kai. You've been watching a show with 4 seasons with 24 episodes, but after you finish it, you're going to watch Cobra Kai. Yeah, it's a lot easier, a lot shorter. Did you miss something you weren't here? No, you're never going to miss much. No, Arcus doesn't need the dupe. It only purifies non-damaging debuffs. Okay, that's what it was. Usama Bali, hello, bro. What's up? Hope you had a great day. I did. It was a pretty damn good day. Thank you, Usama. Good to see you. Power Gain is a natural kit. Yeah, it doesn't do more of it though, or something. Nah, whatever. If you car guru Hector. Damn it, guys! I'm not used to this many comments, so I'm sorry if I'm like a ways back in chat here. I'll start catching up shortly. I swear. I just don't want to be missing a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you so much. Hello, guys. Arjun Kana, what's going on? Who should I take up as your third rank 5 Hyperion, Captain Beardo, or Stealth Spidey? Out of those 3, I would probably choose Hyperion. He's probably got the most interesting utility and able to do a lot of damage. He doesn't need synergies like Beardo does for his max utility. It kind of also depends. That's what I know about Elsa, guys, is that she just kills really quickly in arena. Beardo is really great, and he does have great utility when he's paired with the right champions and Awakened and high Sigs that you can count on his ability. But overall, I think that Hyperion's probably the better champion as a first or your third rank 5. But eventually, you probably want all of them. I'm not a huge fan of Stealthy. I took him to rank 5, and he was in my prestige at the time. I did use him for Luke Cage in Abyss. I kind of wish I had used She-Hulk, though, and gotten good at her instead. Because I didn't get that good at Stealthy anyways. And he's just squishy. I don't like him that much. Oh, thank you, mods. You're going to go finish Cobra Kai. Have a good night, everybody. Night, Peter. Have a good night. Enjoy the show. I just got done with it myself. Good to see you, though, man. Thanks for dropping by. You're a huge movie buff, Cade. You really get into anything and everything. All right, nice. What's your favorite movie, Cade? Mine of all time is The Usual Suspects. I don't know why. Just still does it for me. 1995, Best Picture of the Year. Bryan Singer, before I knew about any nasty allegations about him, which probably are true, but, you know, I didn't really follow up on any of that story. Yeah. Pixie, there's always something on TV, so, I don't know, YouTube must have just screwed up the algorithm or something, sent them my way. Billy! What's up, Billy? How you doing, buddy? Should you take your Void to rank 5 at Sig 137 or Nick Fury at Sig 16? It just depends what you need, little bangers. They're both going to be champions you want at rank 5. Nick Fury doesn't need his signature ability to be anything more than 1, really, because you just need that extra life. And Sig 137 on Void is not bad, but you eventually want them both there. It just depends on what kind of content you want to do. Are they wanting you to take a Do You Bleed path in AQ regularly? Then Nick Fury is going to be the best for that. Even though I don't have him, but I know he is. Void is going to be super good for all sorts of power control situations or reverse regen. Both of them will have a lot of uses in Act 6. I think maybe overall Void might be a little better for specialization, but Once again, I don't have Nick Fury, so I can't say that. Oh, did I just put a bleed on here and I shouldn't have done that? Yeah, whatever. Alright, and a bunch of spam. Thank you guys for taking care of that. I trust you guys. I'm sure you got it going on. Balkansky Uchiha. I don't know if I pronounced that at all correct. IDE gas. Okay. Abdo, you went to school for making drinks and had a very good time. Oh, nice. I didn't do that, Scotty. I never went to that. Ohm, have a good night. Good to see you. No caps, please. Yeah, no caps. What is my favorite drink to make? Scotty, I think that's honestly one of my least favorite questions to answer. Because as a bartender, I feel like you get that, or at least it's been in my experience that I've gotten that question fairly often. And I don't. My favorite drink to make is always just the drink you want, you know? I'm not going to say one that takes a bunch of steps to make while the dinner rush is on, and I have to, you know, spend a minute or so making it and shaking ice and straining particularly and grabbing different ingredients, which I don't usually use. I think I make a fairly good Manhattan. I've had people tell me that it's the best Manhattan I've ever made, or that they've ever had, rather. Or I've had them tell me a couple other drinks were the best such and such that they ever have had. There was a daiquiri. A lot of times when you hear about a daiquiri, people think that it's a mixed drink that's served over ice, crushed ice, kind of, you know, or blended ice, like a daiquiri you make in a blender, right? And that's totally one way of making a daiquiri, especially if you're in the tropics and places where they have blenders. You know, you go to Hawaii or Fiji or somewhere like that, you can get a daiquiri that's blended strawberry or mango or coconut or whatever, and it's just like an alcoholic slushy. They're frickin' delicious. But traditional daiquiri, it's just going to be rum, simple syrup, and lime juice, I think. And then it's served, it's been a while since I made one, but then it's served up like a martini in a martini glass. And I remember having a guy who asked if he could get a daiquiri at the restaurant one time, and the server said, we don't have a blender. And the guy was all just kind of pretentious and like, no, never mind. And she's like, well, we can ask the bartender. And so he comes up and he asks me, and I say the same thing. I'm like, oh, I don't have a blender. It would take away from the ambiance of the restaurant, you know. We don't do blended drinks. And because that's, you know, I think it's just what most people think of as a daiquiri, right? And he's like, no, never mind. And I was like, well, wait. And there's the other kind, and he just kind of walks off. So then I just made him the other kind of daiquiri with the simple syrup, the rum, and the lime juice. And he's like, oh my God, this is like the best daiquiri I've ever had. I didn't know you knew what I was talking about, and whatever, blah, blah. And I was just like, it's 3 ingredients, man. Where have you been having these? They've been screwing them up, you know? So every time I get a compliment when I make someone a drink like that, this is the best Manhattan I've ever had, or this is the best martini I've ever had, I'm always just like, where the frick are you people drinking at? They're making these really simple drinks wrong. Like, I appreciate the compliment, but, you know, seriously, it's like 3 ingredients, and I shook it over ice. A vodka cran. Yeah, seriously. Just, like, beer. Beer's my favorite drink to make. I can just pour it, and then I can go back to chatting with my customers so I get better tips instead of making a drink for somebody out at a table that I'm not going to talk to, you know? What's in a Manhattan? A Manhattan is generally bourbon. There's variations on a Manhattan that you can do. It's generally bourbon or whiskey, oftentimes rye whiskey, and then sweet vermouth and bitters. And you stir it, you don't shake it, generally speaking, unless someone requests for it to be shaken, just because it always foams, and it's easier. You can notice that with brown liquors, whereas gin or vodka or things like that, or other drinks, if they have coloring in them, aren't going to be as noticeable. But yeah, so it's that, and it's super easy. It's like 1.5 ounces bourbon or rye, and probably a ½ ounce of sweet vermouth. People can be very picky about it. They like particular brands of vermouth, and they'll ask, like, do you have Dolan's vermouth? No. Yeah, but simple drink. It's just if you want some whiskey and you want to do something a little more interesting to it. Generally garnished with a cherry or an orange. Orange slice, orange wedge, orange twist, that kind of thing. You can also, though, do a perfect Manhattan, which in that case would be half sweet vermouth and half dry vermouth. And you can also add in all sorts of different types of bitters. So you can have orange bitters, peach bitters. I don't think I put that in a Manhattan, but you can mix it up and do different things with the drinks that way. So, guess it's time to finally learn her. Who you learn in Donut Cop? The bartender's favorite drink to make is whatever the one the customer is paying for. Yeah, that's true. Am I streaming tomorrow? Probably, Raul. It's Sunday. I might take it off. I don't know. We'll see. See what the Seahawks do to us. See what my mood is like. What comes after Cav again? Thronebreaker. It's just the one right after it. Scarco, you missed a day when went camping. I'll let you know what I got from the Greater Gifting Crystals tomorrow. Nice. Right on, Scarco. Hope you had a good time camping. I think you were saying... Were you taking your kids? You have daughters? I forget. I hope you had a good time camping, for sure. Would not be a great time for camping right now in Seattle. It is rainy as F. Thronebreaker, yeah, Scotty. You're totally making me a drink whenever I see you. Scotty, I will be happy to make you a drink, for sure. You know. And I'll make you pay for at least one of them. Eximchala Pirkofiski. Wow. Eximchala Pirkofiski. Damn, dude. Melantori. Hello. I have no idea how badly I butchered your name. That is a hell of a name, though, for sure. There is one before that, yeah. This is the best vodka martini you've ever had. Dude, it's just a lot of cold vodka. You're just drunk. Yeah. Philip knows what I'm talking about. That happens a lot. Well, the way I was trained was the industry standard these days is to put no vermouth in martinis, like gin or vodka martinis. So you're literally just shaking up vodka or gin and sending it out. And people love it. So I think a lot of younger people don't like... If it's an older person, I will... And they're, especially if they're at the bar top. If they're at the bar top, I will ask them just straight up, do you want any vermouth in your drink? Whatnot. But when it's older people, they tend to have gotten those drinks classically with vermouth in them and expect it, whereas younger people don't. But yeah. Me new to your channel, how are you doing today? I am doing good, Exum. I'm sorry I struggled over your name there so much, but I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. It's a lot of well. Well. Stubbs, what's going on? Wait, so if I've beat the Grandmaster but don't yet have an R3 6-star, do I get the rewards as soon as I do that? As soon as you rank 3 a 6-star, you get Thronebreaker offers. I don't know if are there rewards that come from being Thronebreaker? Well, you do get like daily crystals or calendars or whatever it is for Thronebreaker. Yes, as soon as you have both beaten the Grandmaster and have any rank 3 6-star, then yes, you qualify for those rewards, and we'll start getting them. Like the daily crystals and that kind of stuff. That is not to say that you should just rank 3 any old 6-star champion, though, so you still want to be pretty judicious about how you're going about that, for sure. You like half sweet vermouth and half Amaro for a Manhattan. You'd also swap the whiskey for an añejo tequila for a sweet and delicious tequila-based Manhattan. Nice. What do they call a Manhattan if it's tequila? I know if it's Scotch, it's a which one's a Boulevardier? I forget if a Boulevardier is Scotch or if it's gin. No, maybe a Boulevardier is a Negroni with Scotch. Damn, I can't remember now. I haven't worked for long enough. I bet if I was behind the bar, I would remember right away, but I can't quite remember now. Ren the Hedgehog. They hit their head in the keyboard and then got the name. Maybe. Very rough pronunciation. It is okay, though. 12 Darrell the Gamer. Your stream is doing well. Yeah, dude. A lot of people dropping by tonight. Love it. It's pronounced as Perchovsky, okay? Eximchala Perchovsky. Melantori. Is that your actual name, or is that a name you made up? I don't... Forgive my ignorance. Cool either way. Rob Roy is Scotch. Right. Well, Rob Roy is like just a scotch with Coke, isn't it? Dang it, you almost had it. What did you almost have? There is a drink that, oh, what is it called? So you do like you do a third each, I think, of, oh god, now I'm gonna screw this up. I can't remember. I'm screwing this, I'm fighting up in arena here too. Philip, do you know what a Vieux Carré is? A Vieux Carré is with cognac and I think it's Amaro, which there's numerous different types of Amaros, guys. So that's a type of liqueur. You can have them coming from different flavors, different regions, different things. But vermouth is an Amaro, basically, or like Ramazzotti or something like that. Chinar. But a Vieux Carré is one that's kind of like a Manhattan, and I had a guy who asked me to make it for him one time. He said it was the bartender's litmus test, which I was like, alright, you pretentious douche. Fine, I'll make you this friggin' drink. But his daughter was cute, and he tipped pretty well, so there was that at least. And then I started making them for other guests who would come in when they wanted something interesting, and yeah, those seem to be kind of popular. Your name is Polish. Okay, right on. I have cousins who have more Polish ancestry than I do, and I think I must have some Polish ancestry in me. We joke about our 5 heads instead of 4 heads, you know? Although I'm not sure if that I mean, they always joke about it as being part of their ancestry. I don't know if that's a common physical characteristic, in all honesty, though. But good to have you here, man. And good to practice your English in here. We appreciate having you around. And part South African. Okay, cool. Interesting. Vieux Carré you would expect in New Orleans. Yeah, well, so, you know, obviously Seattle, I had not heard of that drink before. I'm like, no, it's an Italian restaurant. I've never made a, whatever. Dub, yeah, everyone's allowed in here, man. Good to see you, Dub TV. Nobody cares about, well, at least certainly I don't care about race, color, or creed. This is a very welcoming community and a very welcoming environment, so you can be black, white, Asian, Indian, whatever other ethnicity you want, and you can have sex with whomever you love so long as they're over the age of consent wherever you're at, so yeah. Ain't no prejudice around this place. His daughter was cute. She was, and she was obviously over 21. I think she's probably like 25 or something. And they were both sitting at the bar. So, yeah. Yeah, he had met up with his daughter to have... Like, he was visiting her. She had gotten a job after college and lived here or something. And, yeah, she was super cute, and he tipped pretty well. So I was like, alright, he was a little pretentious, but whatever, that's fine. Abdo is a fan of Manhattan Hold Everything except the whiskey. Yes, Troy knows me well. Troy knows exactly the kind of Manhattans I like. I think I've made a Vieux Carré for Troy before, actually. If I do recall correctly, I've made him try a Vieux Carré before. I've been like, here, try this. Eck, Troy. Eck liked Vieux Carrés. Okay. Made a few of those for him. I miss Eck. I miss you guys. Miss everybody I haven't seen forever. Mr. Smoke, what's going on tonight? How you doing? How much do I think for a 4-star Guardian? I don't know. Probably, if you want to be safe, go 2.5 million. As far as I know, everything in the 4-star arena has been going fairly low recently, so I would think that over 2.5, but I bet BG had his predictions up, and he would know better than I do, because he actually looks at the past spreadsheets of where those champions went for. Why did I just hit this guy with a L2 when he's bleeding me in? Oh, Jesus. Doing terrible here. I was trying to read chat, and then I was like, oh, I should probably pay attention because I got screwed up off the first parry. You've never made one. You have had a bunch in New Orleans, though. Right on, Philip. Yeah, I thought they were like an interesting twist on a Manhattan, though. For sure. It has... What's the weird syrupy stuff that goes in it? Oh. Why can't I think of the name of it? I don't know. Can't remember. Easy, you have a question. Well, go ahead and do it. Cool man, what's up? Right on, man. Thank you. You don't know how you got this notification, but now you're on here sub here. Right on, cool. Yeah, cool. Good to have you, man. Hope you can enjoy the streams and just chat along with us and bullshit. You don't ever gotta chat. You don't ever gotta support. Just have a good time and grind arena, I would assume. What was your question, Easy? Billy D, you're here, and a giant leprechaun, so we're all cool. Yes, exactly. Ren the Hedgehog, there's a guy spamming me telling you that Guardian is better counter than Warlock for Havoc. Better? I don't know if he's better. Guardian is a great counter for Warlock, though. Or for Havoc, though. I don't know why he wouldn't be. Do I go with Crit Monkey here, or do I go with... Ooh, these are interesting matchups here. Maybe we'll try this Immortal Abomination versus Iron Man. I've not done this fight. I've barely fought anything with A-Bomb, or I-Bomb, rather, so we'll see. 2.5 is way high? Yeah, Scarco. I was just saying a number. Just trying to be safe. Go look at BG's stream and figure it out, yeah. Took your gold? Nice. Doom was 3 million, barely anyone else has gone over 2 million. Well, that's so, I assume 2.5 would be safe, then. See? It's not bad. Asteroid Tommy, what's going on? How many gifting points do you guys have? Everybody in chat can answer that for themselves. Remember, guys, no begging for gifts or anything in here, but I can look at my gifting score or my alliances one here in a little bit, if you like, Asteroid Tommy. Probably should pay a little bit of attention. How do you use this guy? I think I want my Toxic Aura, right? Oh, now I'm getting auto-blocked. So anytime I'm close to him, that's going to do... Okay, apparently that's how you use him. Throw your L2, stand next to them, and they die. Awesome. Anita Moore, what's going on? You do not make cocktails at home. Whiskey, tequila, vodka, gin. Love them all separately in a glass with optional ice. And a beer. Yeah. I was looking at beers today. I almost bought some beers when I was at the store. I figured, but I've just... Dude, I've been packing on so much weight. I just like, I shouldn't do beer today as well. BG stream was quite entertainment as it always is. Redwood, yeah, he's a good dude. I've been watching BG since close to when he started streaming, I believe. But he is a damn good dude. And for just sitting around playing this dumb video game and chatting, he's pretty damn entertaining too. Much love all. Happy New Year. Same to you, Dub. So far this year's going okay. I haven't got anything exciting in game yet, but you know, no one I love has died. I've had some takeout food, sat on the couch, played video games. So overall, off to a good start. The rain was a bit much today, but hey, it's Seattle. What are you gonna do? I'm too far for this. No, I got it. Okay. You just gotta live with it sometimes. There we go. Benedictine. That's what it is, Philip. Yeah, thank you. The Benedictine, the 2 teaspoons, I almost feel is a bit much. It's not simple syrup, Scotty. I'm not going to forget the name of that one. Benedictine has a very odd cough syrupy flavor to it. But yeah. Hi, your name is Atharav. Please shout you out. Okay, I might have totally mispronounced that. Atharav? Atharav? I'm not sure. Oh, easy. Okay. Oh, do you have the F word blocked out? My question was who the F puts Nightcrawler in the arena. It might be one of those things that YouTube just automatically has certain words blocked out like that. It shouldn't be, because I honestly don't care. As long as there's no isms, there's no, racism or homophobia or any of that kind of stuff, or anything talking about, just common sense, don't be a douchebag kind of rules, then you should be able to say whatever you want to. But it might be one of those questions that I haven't set up easy, or one of those things in YouTube that I haven't set up yet. So, yeah. 93 solo, 89 solo. You only have 70k. Asteroid Tommy, I think that's going to get you a lot of stuff. 421k solo. All right, Redwood. Damn. Whale, bro. Dave Robertson, this is the first time I've seen your stream. I will definitely be a regular. Thank you. Cool, Dave. Awesome. Glad to hear it, man. Glad you're enjoying. Come on by. 36. Literally did the milestones. Yep. Keyword so far. Lily Bangers. 421k solo. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about, yeah. Amaro is like those fisherman's friends cough drops you were yapping about. Old man candy. Yeah, it is not. Amaro's not generally my favorite either. What? Oh, we're going to look at event score. Hey, look at that. Yep. Out me for buying units. Thanks again, Kabam. Awesome. Ooh, free crystal. I got a good amount of these free crystals too. If I have to trade with anyone, I guess I can't trade with anyone because gifting can be done. But if I have to buy anything for doing that Act 7 Legends run, I'm going to be so pissed at myself. I'm going to have to suck pretty bad because I still have a lot of crap. I have 159,000 for gifting, apparently. So I got all the milestones. Should be okay. What is our... I don't think there's any trouble from showing our alliance gifting because who cares about going higher than us? We're not going to be in the top anyways, so I don't think that matters. We got like 3 million overall, so not bad. Probably should get some of the 5 to 10% or something like that rewards. Definitely not the top. Christian Y. You have a sad story with a happy ending. Okay. Cyber Weekend, you pulled your 3rd straight Mystic 6-star Awakening gem. Dude. Can you even get 3? I guess I got a mutant one. That horrible offer on Cyber Weekend I got. Okay, so yeah, you can get 3. So, okay. 3, your 3rd straight 6-star Awakening gem. Since then, you've pulled 6-star Sorcerer Supreme. And just 2 minutes ago, you pulled 6-star Doom from the Holiday Crystals. Yeah, I should say that is a that is a particularly happy ending. Congratulations, buddy. That is awesome. I have not been quite that lucky lately, but yeah, I would totally give it to Doom for sure. Just started pouring again here. Have a lovely night, Abdo. Scotty, you too, buddy. Yeah, have a good night. It has been just ridiculous today, so have a good one though, Scotty. Good to see you. And yeah, send me a message online. So. Back off me, bro. Nobody needs that. Arcus. Get out of here. Alright. Abdo, you can't still catch up some? I could. I'm not going to. I don't think I'm doing any more gifting. Yeah, Abyss, 4th of July, and Cyber Weekend. Okay, yeah. Did some trading with Enzo earlier in his stream. Good dude right there. Enzo does seem to be a very good dude. I don't think I've ever been to one of Enzo's streams. I think he's on in the afternoon, right about the time that I usually walk my doggy. But I need to stop by and, yeah, I've definitely chatted with him a tiny bit in other people's streams. And I don't think I was in the same battle group with him when I was in 4 Loki briefly. But yeah, he seems like a great dude. And yeah, he's gonna go ahead and do the whaling things, that's for sure. Me, DD. It is 3 a.m. for you right now. Are you on the East Coast, I would assume, then? Thanks for staying up and hanging out. Uh-oh. Just let my guard down and take that shock full of the face. What game is this? Joanna Kasi. This is Marvel's Contest of Champions. It is a mobile fighting game that many of us in this community are way too addicted to, basically. And play all the damn time. It's pretty damn fun, though. You can spend money, you can not spend money, you can get quite a long ways as a free-to-play player. And it's very involved. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in it, and it goes on for... I mean, they keep releasing new content. Every month they release a couple new champions and new monthly event quests. They update it with new harder and harder challenges. They have lots of side events. So yeah, it's a pretty damn fun game. I don't even know what I want to do with these matchups. Clink, Miss Jane. I don't know, Abdo is probably right, just some YouTube setting to fix. Yeah. Well, because I figured it has words blocked out that are racist or homophobic or that kind of stuff automatically, but I didn't think about the fact that it probably blocks out the F word, which I do not care what you guys say in chat, because, you know, every once in a while, I'm going to drop a fucking F-bomb too. It's not a PG-13 chat, although one I can get. I can do one PG-13, I can do one F-bomb, and still have it be a PG-13 rating. I just find it kind of when someone just curses all the time over and over again, if every other word out of your mouth is an F-bomb, it's pretty boring and gets kind of grating on my ears. And I don't think that anybody else wants to listen to that too. I'm just going to assume that you guys want to listen to things the same way as I do. Not have someone who's saying, you know, and dropping F-bombs all the time. Because it just doesn't seem very interesting. And it makes you seem a little, you know, it's a little lowbrow, I guess. I'd like to be a little more highbrow than that. Yeah. Oh, now you remembered? Have you seen it before? Let's see. But you're going to drop ums and you knows and F-bombs occasionally. No matter who you are. Man Falcon, what is up? 8:22 a.m. now, your time. So Enzo be 9:22 now? Yeah, I think he normally streams maybe noonish his time? No. Wait, what time is it here? I think it's more noon or 2 p.m. Pacific time. Do math. Diamond X, what's going on? How are you doing this evening? You have 5 6 stars and you're not uncollected. Damn, how do you have 5 6 stars and you're not uncollected? That's pretty good. Well, also, go get uncollected. Was that from gifting or something? Because that's probably one of the easier ways to do it, honestly. I hope the content doesn't seem too boring for you, but with 5 6 stars, there's got to be somebody you can use to go and get uncollected, that's for sure. Get her done. You're pretty lowbrow? Don't get me wrong, Easy. I love some lowbrow humor, for sure. But just hearing, you know, fuck this and fuck that, oh fuck, blah, 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 blah. It just grates on my ears and it's boring. And, yeah, so I try not to be cursing all the time, as if it's not something that I want to hear, I don't think that other people want to hear it too. Did you see that, Doom? That was priceless. Just died instantly. Yes, you love this game? Cool, right on. Yeah, I love this game too. I've been playing this game for nearly 5 years now, pretty decently hardcore. And I've played other games for longer. There are games still from my childhood that I'll pick up and play occasionally, but no game that I've played on a daily basis like this game for anywhere near as long in my life, so. Yeah. Oh, no. Back off me, Venom. Get out of here. Oh, I missed a parry. Don't make me pay attention. Whew. Hate it when you have to pay attention to Arena. Asteroid Tommy asking, should you save up for a 5-star featured, or is Duel, Science, Mystic good to get Doctor Doom, Human Torch, Thing, Cap, Infinity War, etc.? If those are the champions you want, then definitely go for the dual class crystals. In general, unless you already have a fairly developed roster, I would not recommend going for the featured. And if you are looking to target specific champions for specific content, or maybe you say you have Mystic and Science Awakening gems that you can use, then yeah, for sure, I would definitely go with those. They're only 10k. That's going to save you a lot. You're going to get a lot more champions. You're going to build up shards as you dupe them and get 6-star champions. So yeah, I would avoid the features for a while. You won your first rap battle today, Man Falcon? Nice. That is cool. Mom's spaghetti and all, huh? Where did you do this rap battle? Was it in public? You're allowed to do that, right? I think, where you're at. But that would be cool. I do not have rapping skills. Those are not in my skill set at all. I can occasionally throw in a different word to lyrics, but it has to be full song lyrics, not rap. Plus, in some ways, I just don't feel cool enough to rap. You know? I don't know. What was Billy saying? I know, you don't like hearing them a lot. Yeah. Wish me luck popping 3 2020 calves looking for APOC or Porky. Well, yeah, did you see what that Porky just did to Doom in the arena? Doom had like half his health left, and then he all of a sudden just died. I was like, okay, cool. That's cool. You have Captain Infinity War and Venom the Duck and Storm and Moon Knight and Guardian 6-star. Which Guardian? Because that could make a difference for sure. But even if you just get them some levels, you can push through uncollected pretty easily with a few revives with that team. It doesn't matter. And Beardo is really good. He has really high block efficiency, and he can do a lot of damage on his L2. Venom the Duck you could build up along the way too, so yeah, you can definitely get uncollected with those champions. No problem. Just save up some resources and do it. Nah, Abdo has bars. Yeah, shut up, Troy. Don't lie to these good people, damn it. You can't even wrap presents? Oh. Billy. Billy. Spelled differently. If you're gonna make that pun, you gotta spell it correctly, damn it. It's in writing. My brain doesn't go there immediately unless you do the spelling, but yeah. Where did Cade go? Cade was talking about movies. Cade Smith, you still around? I think I was starting to get into talking about the fact that I was watching behind-the-scenes stuff for The Expanse today, which isn't a movie, but it is a show, and I love seeing the actors and that kind of stuff, directors talk about how they do that, so definitely a movie buff. Oh, I probably should have thrown that L2 first. Oh boy. This does help me to make sure that I grind Arena every night, guys, but it's also not necessarily the most efficient way to do it. Trying to read chat and talk to people. You beat Uncollected with all 4-star rank 5s. Yeah, Mr. Smoke, same way for me. So having some 6-star champions, that would be too easy. China. Did I read that right? Oh, Chia. Chaya? Is it Chaya? I forget. You really need Iceman or Warlock to beat Crossbones in 6.1.5. Well, Warlock would definitely be better because Iceman does not have the greatest damage output. But there are definitely other champions you can beat that Crossbones with, for sure. Just has to be poison immune. I'm almost curious about testing some champions out there and screwing around with that, just because so many people seem to have questions about that lately. A lot of newer players. Or medium level players, I guess, because if you're a Cav, you know. That got a little entertaining over there with the troll accounts in Sarge's stream. Sarge, I have not checked out either, honestly. And Sarge was knocking around here the other day, and I appreciated that. I don't... you know, definitely don't want to encourage trolling, but sometimes you're like, I appreciate the amount of effort this pathetic person is going to get attention. But then it makes me sad after I think about it, really. Abdo, if you haven't, you should pick up the Expanse books. Well, Easy, I want to, but here... Game crash. Awesome. First game crash, but an hour and a half in, so not terrible. Easy, I definitely want to read those books, but the thing that happened with, like, Game of Thrones for me was that I hadn't watched the show, had all these friends suggest that I would love Game of Thrones, and they're like, oh, the kind of shows that you like, you definitely love it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I'd love it, blah, 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 blah. And people would describe it to me. I'm like, yeah, okay, sounds interesting. Whatever, and just hadn't gotten around to it. And then maybe like the 6th or 7th person who got on my case about it was like, and the dragons. I was like, wait, what? There's dragons? Okay, fine. So I start watching Game of Thrones. This was around season 3 or season 4. Get through all of it, and then wanted more content. And I knew that all the books weren't out at that time, which they're not all out, but I knew they weren't all out, but I was like, okay, I can get ahead, and I don't think I'm going to spoil the show for myself reading the books, and then I read the books, and as is usually the case, the books are better than the show, so. The show, it's kind of nice having seen the show first, because then you have that actor or that character and their voice in your head as you're reading the book, to inform your opinion of that kind of, or just in your head you can see, there's no way I'm not going to read the Expanse books and picture the guy who plays Amos, for sure. Wes Chatham, but I think I don't want to do that again, because then it kind of made it, the later seasons of Game of Thrones as they came out, even though Well, I mean, obviously the last one was terrible, but the ones before that were good between like 3 and 4, where the hell I started watching. But they also didn't stack up to the books exactly, and they diverged quite a lot from the books. So in this case, seeing as I did start watching The Expanse first, I think I'm going to wait for the show to run its course before I read the books. And then definitely I will read the books. Excuse me. Japo, what up? You get a 5-star science gem and have to use one on Beardo. What am I going to do with the rest? Wish you can give you one for Pig. Yeah. Well, I have Awakening gems. I have generics, so I had one science one. I gave it to I-Bomb, so I think he needs it more. I don't know. We were talking about this the other day, or today in my alliance, Japo, that someone gave theirs to Quake, and I was like, I wouldn't do it. They said they had 5-star science gems. Might as well just give one to Quake. And I was like, yeah, but they're always going to create new science champions. And you're always going to dupe every champion so long as you keep playing long enough. So, we have a hard time giving it to Quake. But that sucks to get that many of the same kind. Like, if you had that many of Mutant, that's pretty awesome. But, yeah. Oh. It just splashed me in the eye. Got rat in my eye, guys. Awesome. Justin Valinsky, what's going on, man? What up, Abdu? When I was in high school, we would have rap battles at lunch. The school let us do it, even gave us microphones and prizes for who won. Was awesome. Dude, that's cool. Hell yeah. Sounds like an awesome school to go to for at least that part of it. You're not good at fight other champs in MCOC. You got 2 6-stars from last year's Greater Gifting Crystals and 1 at the end of Summer Calendar and 2 from this Greater Gifting Crystal. Tech Guardian. Okay, Tech Guardian I think is the better Guardian for sure. If you put him on that team with those other champions, he's going to make all of them more valuable and have stronger block proficiency. So that's what you're going to need. You did say you weren't uncollected, right? You're not talking about Cavalier? Like you haven't beat the Collector yet, right? Because with those 6-star champions, if you just save up some revives until you have like a full stash, save up about 1,000 units to be safe. But honestly, that's way more than you should need. No matter how good you are, you should be able to power through the Collector with those champions. Easy saying, that's fair. What is this mode? Why is he starting in a different mode? Stupid synergy. Does she get around it? Oh. I don't know. Just died quickly. Excuse me. That's fair, but George R. R. Martin writes super slow, and James S.A. Corey, I know the 2 people, yeah. Actually, the pen name of the 2 people write super fast. That is true, and they already have it planned as being a 9-book set. It's Ty Frank and I forget the other guy's name. I just remember Ty Frank because I was watching him talk to Wes Chatham on the Expanse after show. But I just kind of want to just watch out the series. It may only get a 6th season, right? So I want to watch that out before reading the books, and that'll be fine. I can wait. I'm not in a hurry. Hey, bro, this is lit. I'm a fine. You fit to go to bed? Keep it up, bro. Yeah, okay. Have a good night, Diamond. Uh-oh, that's not lit. Mother, I'm gonna die. I don't have a chance here. Okay. Nitish, hey man, your thoughts on Airwalker? Nitish, I hope you didn't just pull Airwalker because he sucks. Airwalker is not even a champ that was good enough for me to pay basically any attention to. He doesn't seem to be good on defense. He doesn't seem to be terribly good on offense. I don't know if he even has any immunities. Do not invest your resources into Airwalker. Hope that he gets a buff, as a lot of champions have been getting more and more buffs this year. But don't worry about him. Just play him in the arena. If he's your highest champion for some reason, whatever, like if he was your first 6-star, you can still use him to clear content. He's gonna be better than lower ranked champions, but yeah, don't give too much thought to Airwalker. Just play him in the arena and forget about him. Quake will obviously never get a buff and has a shitty prestige, so it seems like throwing away a gem to me. Yes, exactly. And she has one of the most useless awakened abilities in the game, too. Tiny bit of damage back. Big deal. When you're hitting into her block. Because if you become a really good Quake player, then you're going to learn to play this stun immune style of Quake anyways, and so they're not going to be hitting into your block, so that tiny fraction of reflected damage becomes even more useless, you know? Maybe since I wasn't paying attention, I should learn to go not be using Or use an immune champion against Archangel, not die like I just did. Yep, you're on 5.2.5. Alright, little bangers, there's no way. Save up until you have... Do the daily content, like the hero use and arena, or the level up, get revives from that. Save those up until you have 15 or a couple in your overflow that are about to expire. Save up for having 1,000 units or something like that, and go kill it. You'll absolutely crush the collector. No reason to worry about it. You have 4 skill awakening gems too. Jeez, Japo, that's not fantastic. You just need 1 cosmic for Hyperion and you never get it. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. 5 science and 4 skill. That is not good times, my friend. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Troy, you still around? I miss Gato. We had a pizza cook at work named Gato who he always, that was his common saying was, sorry about that. Man, we haven't seen him for a while. Asteroid Tom, Natish saying, have you watched Lucifer? I have not watched Lucifer. I think it's on Netflix though, and I've heard some good things about it. I think it's one of those ones that is on my recommendations list amongst all the other things, which are shows that I actually stay current on, shows that I have watched a couple seasons of and want to watch the newest seasons but haven't, and then shows which people have recommended to me and I'm not anywhere close to getting around to. So I think it's somewhere more in that territory, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely heard good things. Do you think Aegon, Nick Fury, Quake, and Namor are good enough to pass Act 5.4? Well, you need to counter Asteroid Tommy for the Ultron at the end of 5.4.6. And I don't think any of those... well, if you were really good at Quake, you could beat that Ultron, I think. Can you Quake her? I've never tried, and I'm not a Quake expert, so I'm not 100% sure about that. But you need a counter for that OG Ultron at the end of Act 5. And none of those guys, as far as I know, are going to be great for that. You want someone like a Medusa or Arcus or Magneto. But, like I said, it kind of depends on your skill with Quake. If you're really good with her, you might be able to do it for that fight. If those are all like rank 4 or rank 5 4-star champions, though, in general, they can get you through the rest of the content. I think you just need a specific counter for Ultron. Dude, it was ridiculous. You rapped against the principal. Dude, awesome. It was so funny. You'd never forget that. Your prize was principal for a day. Nice. Cool, Justin. Yeah, that's crazy. Abdo, do you know much about CGR? I'm trying to decide if I want to give him a gem or not. I have 3 generics and 1 of every class. Also have all the other good Cosmic Champs duped. Well, if you have all the other good Cosmic Champs duped, then sure, I guess. I don't know a ton about him. I don't have him easy. From what I've understood from Legacy and others who have gotten him, people in my alliance and so forth, he doesn't need signature levels, but he does benefit from being awakened. Like maybe he gets 1 more judgment or something that allows you to do even more damage. So he definitely, as far as I understand, doesn't need it, but he does benefit from it. If you have 3 generic gems and you really like him, you're going to take him up to 565 and use him a bunch, maybe. But I can't give you solid advice on that. Check out Legacy's channel. Legacy will, I'm sure, have a breakdown of Cosmic Ghost Rider and whether or not he needs to be awakened. From my understanding is he doesn't need to be, but he does benefit from it. But it's like Nick Fury where you just need 1 signature ability. Billy's saying Lucifer is very good. It's been out years now. New season starts soon. Okay, cool. What network was it on? I've not been super into network shows as much in general lately. Like, I just feel that HBO, Showtime, Stars, and then now Netflix and Amazon Prime and that kind of stuff, I feel like they're generally putting out better content than network shows. And I feel like, if I remember correctly, Lucifer might have been on CBS or ABC or NBC or something. Which is not to say that none of those shows can be good, obviously. I just feel like they're often aimed at a different demographic than what I like. Yeah. Nitish saying you shifted your interest from series to anime now. Watching Shippuden, I assume. Cool. I never watched a ton of anime. I watched a little bit of Dragon Ball Z when I was younger, but that's about it. I don't watch a ton of cartoons in general. Troy is still irritated with me for not watching more Rick and Morty because I only watched a couple episodes and like didn't get into it. Which I'm sure other people would be irritated about that too. I'm sure Rick and Morty is very popular, I know. Now I just first time duped your 6-star Warlock. Dude! Christian! F off, buddy. You just got Doom and have Awakening Gem for him, and you just duped your 6-star Warlock? Did you just finish some content or something? Because those are some damn good pulls. Congratulations, man. 6-star Warlock is awesome. I do have him as rank 3. I use him more for... I don't use him a bunch in War just because my War team doesn't really fit him in there, but he's a great champion. I use him sometimes. And he's got good prestige, if that's something that matters to you. But then Doom, yeah, I don't have Doom yet, and I would love Doom. So yeah, screw you a little bit. But congratulations. Oh, good, you have Medusa and Magneto. Oh, Astro Tommy, hell yeah, dude. So Medusa is going to wreck him because she shuts down robots, but Magneto might be even better, probably. Magneto can absolutely wreck that Ultron. No worries there. So yeah, you'll be good to go. He puts out so goddamn much damage. You talking about Magneto? He is crazy, dude. He is crazy. That's why there's not many 5-star champions I really want to rank up right now, because of I'm having trouble getting enough tier 2 alpha and having too much tier 5 B that's going into my overflow and not being able to use them, so I really need to rank up 6-star champions right now. But Magneto is still, I have him at rank 4 right now, and he's still one of the few that I want to rank up somewhat as a priority, just so I can use him in AQ on backup days, because normally I bring my 6-star. I have a 6-star rank 3, but the can't stop, won't stop lane is way easier with Magneto, and some days I want to have the rank 3 in War, so it'd be nice to have the backup as a rank 5 instead of a rank 4, you know? Which I've been getting through okay, but especially on Parry Curse Day on map 7, it's kind of annoying. And then we usually run that first day, but still. One Punch Man. Is there only a couple seasons of One Punch Man? I know people definitely love that show. Watch Death Note, just 36 episodes of 18 minutes. That's it. You'll love it. Death Note, okay. It's not... Anime is not generally... I don't know. It's somewhat stylistically something that's not ever stood out to me. Like, I don't hate it necessarily, but I think sometimes it takes a little bit of getting used to. Where I know there's shows like, say for example, the Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels. Some people definitely aren't into that style of animation starting out. So I think there's a little bit of that standoffishness for me for anime in general too. But there is stuff to throw on there for sure on the list. The best TV show right now is Fargo. Okay. I've heard some good things about Fargo as well. I loved the movie back in the day. It was a very good movie. But I have not watched that show either. Was that on FX, I think, maybe? Ginger Muslim, how you doing today? What's up, dude? You thought you were the only one who did not like Rick and Morty. Yeah, well, I'm not like hating on it, but I just watched a couple episodes of it. I was pretty baked. So maybe I just wasn't in the right mood, but it just... I really like intelligent humor and kind of science nerdy kind of stuff. And for some reason those first 3 or 4 episodes, whatever I watched, were just like, it didn't hook me. Which is fine. I've been rambling on about The Expanse for quite a while lately. Because that's in the new season. And The Expanse didn't hook me right away for the first couple episodes. It kind of did when they got to something in the second season, or the second episode, third episode of the first season. There's a space battle that was really cool. But then it kind of slows down. It's more detective-y. And I've suggested it to a number of people, and oftentimes they'll be like, nah, it just didn't grab me, you know, didn't do it for us. But The Expanse is by far the best sci-fi on TV right now, and probably my favorite show overall. But so, you know, not everything's going to grab everyone right away. I'll probably give Rick and Morty another chance at some point. It just didn't immediately grab my attention. Attack on Titan's new episode is crazy. No spoilers for people. Nitish, but I have heard once again of Attack on Titan. I've watched a few YouTube videos on it too. Seems pretty crazy. Christian, you'll happily F off tonight? Yeah. As you should. I mean, don't actually go anywhere, but yeah. Once again, congratulations. Warlock and Doom, freaking awesome. Sorcerer Supreme, too, is really cool. I don't know... If I were in your shoes and I had 3 6-star Mystic Awakening gems, I don't know exactly who all I'd want to give them to. Doom I would absolutely give one to, no questions asked. He's got the second highest prestige. Sorcerer Supreme would definitely be a good one because his ability is quite useful, but I don't know how it stacks up compared to other champions who also have a useful signature ability. Like, would I want to save one for... Oh wait, sorry. If I was saying Symbiote Supreme, would I want to save one for Sorcerer Supreme instead? Morningstar, I don't think I'd give one to, but she's a lot better awakened. Kinda needs it in a way, just because not fun to play without it. Mystic class would be tough, yeah. The Boys is good as well. I have not watched season 2 of The Boys, and it's been out for a while now, and I've totally meant to. So I need to get on that. Philip also put in a vote for Fargo. Nice. Yes, FX. It's set in the Fargo movie universe, which is a weird thing to me that all these different places have universes of their own. Yeah. Each season is like its own era. Like one will be 2006, another's the 50s, another's 70s. And each one has different characters. Okay, so kind of like True Detective, how each season different characters. Interesting. Cool. Having a great time of watching some good shows. Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory, Teen Titans, Ed, and Eddie, and is it Takeshi's Castle? Best ever. I have definitely seen Johnny Bravo. I've seen some Dexter's Laboratory. A little bit Teen Titans, Ed, and Eddie. I've seen a bit of all of those things. Those are all shows that were on when I was growing up. Ginger Muslim, you forced yourself through 1.5 seasons of Rick and Morty, and you just did not get why people like it. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I might be the same way. We will see. I will definitely give it more of a shot, though. Just because so many of my friends like it. But there's things, too, that I like that other people don't like, definitely. So, you know. Oh. You gave one to Sorcerer Supreme, and she has been putting in work for you in Alliance War. I bet. Morningstar and Symbiote Supreme already duped naturally. Okay, damn. Well, Christian, yeah, sounds like you got a pretty damn good roster there, honestly. Like True Detective Aware, every season is actually good. Okay, yeah. I loved that first season of True Detective. It was so good. And I heard that the second season was so bad that I just never even gave it a shot. Which is another thing of, you know, you need to give things a shot for yourself. Maybe even Troy was saying that the third season he liked more. I don't remember. Someone was telling me that though. But yeah, I just heard it was so bad that it was like, don't even bother. I'm like, okay. Watchmen is another one. I need to figure out. Okay, so I haven't logged into HBO for a while. I know that, like, with how disappointed I was with the ending of Game of Thrones, I practically just gave up and was thinking of canceling HBO Now or whatever, but my parents use it. So, whatever. I think I watched the first episode of Watchmen, forgetting that I even had it, months ago in the first quarantine in March or somewhere around that time, April. I watched the first episode and then got distracted, didn't get back to it for some reason. And since then, I think I've forgotten what the HBO password is, and they switched to HBO Max or whatever. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm just hemorrhaging money and have no idea what I'm paid for. Yeah, so anyways, that's one of the things I need to do is figure out my HBO password. I need to do that today or tomorrow so I can watch Wonder Woman 1984 and watch some Watchmen, I guess. It was awful, yeah. Third season was okay, but you're not sure if you finished it. And that's kind of one of those things, too, where if a show doesn't force you to finish it right away, that's usually saying something about it. I've forced myself to watch the whole first season of... Ooh, what's the one on Netflix with the kids and they have powers and stuff? That's kind of weird. I can't even remember what the name of it was, honestly, which is... How bad is that? I can't even remember the name. But I forced myself to watch the first season of that show because people liked it. And I I just hated it. Like there were parts of it that were kind of cute, but overall, I've seen this story before. I know exactly who these characters are. Why are they forcing in certain other elements of this and this? And it just didn't do it for me. And that's definitely going to happen sometimes. We're never lacking. No, not Stranger Things. Something Academy? Umbrella Academy. That's what it was. Umbrella Academy. I knew people liked it. I like Marvel. I like superhero stuff. I like weird, sci-fi, that kind of stuff. And I watched that first season of Umbrella Academy. I spent the whole day doing it. I was just like, I don't know. Some of the things were just... I'm a pretty harsh critic about movies and TV in general. And because there is so much content, if you're not bringing your A game, I'm not going to be too impressed. So it's kind of interesting with shows like The Expanse or something that because The Expanse didn't grab me the same way, and I think that a lot of people have that same feeling where it doesn't grab them exactly the same way, but I liked it, right? Like, I thought it was cool, it just wasn't like, I have to watch every last bit of this immediately. Because it's a little intellectual, it's hard sci-fi. The Umbrella Academy was the exact opposite, where it wasn't that intellectual. It was like, there were too many things that were really obvious plot holes, and just just would hurt my head. Where I swear there was a scene where they smoke weed and then they're dancing around as if they were on completely different drugs. Oh, whoops! And burning down a laboratory and doing whatever. Like, nobody who smokes weed wants to do that. That's just ridiculous. It's not a good depiction of what that is. There are other drugs that you could have had them take where maybe that would be the outcome of it. But they didn't take those drugs, and I know from personal experience, this is really dumb. Or, okay, we're going to go into time travel, which time travel is the worst thing that you can possibly do for most shows because it just raises so many paradoxes and easy plot thread, flaws in the plot that anyone who has any kind of brains can think about and just be like, oh, Jesus, this is fucking stupid. But yeah, so stylistically, I liked some of it, but I ended up just not liking the characters very much. The plot seemed dumb to me. The story in general just seemed dumb to me, and yeah. But I'm sure some people really like that show. So, okay, I mean, people told me they loved it. It just depends. Freaks, dude, Umbrella is awesome. Soundtrack is amazing. See, Billy loves it. Yeah. And the soundtrack is one of the things I liked more about it. I thought the scene where they're all dancing in separate rooms is pretty damn cool, right? But I can listen to all that music separately. I have listened to all that music separately. Part of the reason I like it is because it's familiar to me. It's from the past, right? So they're not doing anything interesting. And the plot didn't do it for me. Didn't do it for me at all. Or the characters. You're just kind of a dick. I don't really get why. Anyways, we're about done with this arena, guys, and probably about time to go spin out some crystals. Does peyote make you do those things? I guess everyone's reaction to different narcotics is different, right? So maybe some people would dance around on certain types of things. I guess I could dance when I had smoked marijuana. But smoking marijuana doesn't give me... in the show, it makes it all trippy, psychedelic, like peyote or something like that. And that's not what marijuana does. Marijuana might make you more social if you're an introvert. It might make you completely shut up if you're an extrovert. It's probably going to make you chill on the couch and laugh a whole bunch. And yeah, it's not going to make you go and commit arson in wearing weird masks. And just... That's what I mean. I like it stylistically in that they had these odd masks. They had the music. It was cool. But plot-wise, it's not believable that they would do that. Oh, they didn't pursue who they were supposed to be pursuing because they got stoned, and instead they just decided to hang out at the donut shop and, listen to music or something like that. Okay, that makes sense. Decide to commit arson and dance around all crazily like they were on some kind of psychedelic drugs. I've done plenty of psychedelic drugs and they didn't make me want to dance. So, I don't know. Peyote, though, who knows? Peyote, you might end up at 4 a.m. throwing a wet pair of sweatpants back and forth in the University of Arizona stadium with some friends and pretending it was a football. Yeah, who knows? Peyote's a crazy one. Don't do drugs, kids. They're bad, okay? Some of them. Actually, just, do drugs, but probably after you're 25, so that way your brain is developed. And don't do too many of them. Everything in moderation, including moderation. No. No. Oh, God. Who puts this stupid champion in arena? Die. 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 There we go. Read last before the peyote comment? BG was your lucky streamer, but now you have passed him. Nice. Only opening big crystals during your streams. I hope I can be here for you. Yeah, we should be streaming normally 11 o'clock Pacific time, or I believe that is 7 a.m. UTC. Thanks to, I believe, Billy. Nasty Day and She's My Butterfly. Is that from Umbrella Academy? I don't remember. You're at 2.2. That should be enough for Guardian. That should be easy for sure. Yeah. Go a little bit higher, as BG always says, though. The reasons you do not like Umbrella Academy is why you liked it. You could have it on in the background and not have to pay attention. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Marijuana makes me want to melt into the couch. See, that is believable. The only things in danger of destruction on weed are the fridge and the pantry. Man Falcon knows what's up. Yeah. All right, I am out of 5-star 455 champions. Let's go spin out a couple crystals and probably call it an evening here, guys. Thank you all very much for hanging out tonight. Thanks to EZ for being the big shot. Oh, EZ, I didn't even... See, I'm such a noob YouTuber. I don't even put the amount up there. Just big shot. EZ. Sorry, EZ. $1. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you supporting the stream. And thank you guys for being here and hanging out. Let's go... We'll spin out a couple PHCs, and then we'll spin out a couple arena crystals. Where are they? I've had no reason to open PHCs, guys, so they're just stacking up. And I'm on a mission to save my friendship crystals until next Christmas, so I can see how much gold I can get with the gold boost on. It's from Young Guns when they take peyote. I have not... Wait, Young Guns isn't a Western, is it? Is that right? Do they take peyote in that movie? I don't remember. And kids getting education first. Drugs will be there waiting for you. Exactly. They ain't going anywhere. Bear down. You're from Tucson, live here. Also heard Yofa had to bear down. I don't know. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is, Mr. Smoke. I bet you're having a nicer winter than I am so far, though. Probably a lot warmer. Never done peyote, but plenty of mushrooms and LSD. Oh, what was that, guys? Anything? And all you want to do is listen to Fish and watch Alice in Wonderland. Okay. Yeah, I've eaten plenty of mushrooms and LSD as well. And... I'm down to do all sorts of things, depending, but dancing around is not one of them. I've been to concerts after having eaten mushrooms or LSD too, and I just want to sit there and listen. I don't want to dance. That's for sure. Punch him back again. Hello. Your viewers are going off the charts. Yeah, it's a good night. A bunch of people stopping by. Really appreciate it, guys. Good to have you hanging out. Come back to the channel if you like what we're doing here. Just some standard MCOC, bald, bearded YouTuber stuff. It's a bald cap. I did get this from BG. It's the model J27 bald cap. It's citrus scented bald cap. I think it's mandarin orange, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. Damn Abdo, forgot to tell you. Good news and bad news. You're finally up and working again. Nice. Monday, but they're early days. You'll be here weekends, brother. Okay, cheers, man. Yeah. Glad you're back at work, Stubbs. That's much more important. As long as you were glad to be back at work, too, and you feel safe and comfortable and everything. I'm debating how I feel about everything. I think we might be going back to work here in another week or so. which will be really nice because I, need to make money. But also was kind of hoping that we make it till at least February, so that there's closer and closer to getting to the vaccine, and also so that I can watch the Super Bowl. Because the only way the owner will close for the Super Bowl is if the Seahawks are in it, which I hope they are this year, of course. But, I wouldn't mind watching it anyways, just not working. No worries, dude. It's a tip. Young Guns is indeed a Western. I don't remember them eating peyote in that. I haven't seen it for years, though. Yes and yes. Yep, Young Guns is okay. Did you see the size of that goddamn... Yeah, I don't think... that's the one with, What's-her-face, right? And, there's a bunch of good actors in that. I don't remember the last time I saw it, though. It's been so long. No, we don't want that offer. Spin out a couple more. We'll do a couple uncollected arena crystals, and then we'll call it a night. Get through these things here. 10 more and 10 more. It is a little harder to build up your units, or build up that nice stash of battle chips when you're spinning a couple crystals out every night. But it's fun. I get to say goodbye to you guys. Oh, is that the slogan there, Mr. Smoke? Gotcha. Bear down. Thanks for the good luck. Have a good night. Christian Y, you go F yourself. You're welcome for the good luck, though. I would love to be your good luck charm anytime, man. 320 PHCs? Probably, man, Falcon. Yeah, there's a lot. Pop it all. There's just no reason to. I used to pop them to get the last milestone in the class-specific events that gives you the 15% attack boost or 10%, whatever it used to be. And now you don't get any points for that. So I just haven't had any reason to pop them. I have a ton of ISO and overflow anyways, so I don't know. I might at some point. Units? Can we get some units? Ooh! Gold. Shucks. What can you do? The Steelers are going to win this year? You think so, man, Falcon? I don't even think they're the best in the AFC, honestly. I think the Chiefs will probably beat them before that, and Chiefs will probably go to the Super Bowl, but we shall see. Or are you... I think maybe you might have said you're a Steelers fan. I forget. And no one else around you likes football? Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez. Okay, maybe it's not the thing... It's not the movie I'm thinking of, then. I don't know if I've seen that. You know what I love, though, is Men at Work. Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez. Men at Work is a fantastic comedy. I have not seen that in years. Young Guns. God, I'm going to have to Google that and look it up then now. Because I might not have seen it, actually. Alright, just some gold. Well, thank you guys very much for hanging around. Thanks to Easy. Easy's a big shot, y'all. If you hadn't heard, now you be knowing. Easy is a big shot. Avatar's about to move in Alliance War. Okay, cool, Captain. I should, focus up a little bit then and get that done. And then we can get a move on. So, thank you guys very much for hanging out, though. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, YouTube, blah, blah, blah stuff. But I will be here tomorrow night, probably. A little more questionable tomorrow night. I also do have a Twitter at Intox Gamer Inc. INTOX Gamer Inc. And you can feel free to follow me there. I might mention if I'm streaming or not, but yeah. KT, what's going on, man? I'm just ending my stream. I don't know, are you streaming? If you are, get yourselves on over and go watch KT1. And yeah, thanks, guys. I will